Welcome back to the Journeyman. We are in the quarterfinals of the Europa Conference League today. We mistakenly thought we were in the quarterfinals in the last episode. That was because of an in-game graphical error. When we were actually in the playoff round against Djurgården, here where it says quarterfinal, it said round of 16. So then when we had Hearts, I just presumed that was the quarterfinal. So I said as such, and then we got drawn against Marseille, and then it turns out this was the quarter-final. So, because obviously the playoff round is those that finish 9th to 24th in the group stage, in the league stage, and then obviously the top 8 get added into the draw for the round of 16. So the playoff round did have 16 teams that went down to 8, but then another 8 were added to it to take it back up to 16. Along with me? Good. Marseille today, trying to get ourselves through to the semi-finals, actually, for this competition now. Although, not going to be easy against Marseille, who, well, they're a bit good, really. They're a bit good. And they are probably the best side left in the competition, other than maybe Real Sociedad. So, well... We had never beaten Hearts, and then we beat Hearts. We've never beaten Marseille. We've never played Marseille, but we've never beaten Marseille. So, can we beat Marseille? Let's go and find out, shall we? Drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel, make sure you don't miss out on more. If we lose to Marseille over 2 legs, we might have the vote today. I don't know when this video is going live. This might be Fridays. If it is, then we will have the vote today. If it's not, then we'll have the vote in the next episode. Obviously, I hope I beat Marseille, so we don't need a vote. Let's go play Marseille! If there's a vote in the description down below, sorry for the spoilers. If there's not, sorry for the spoilers. They're playing the famed Watford formation, but they'll probably be better at it than Watford are from the RTG. If you watch that save, you know what I'm on about. Simon Carrillo in goal for them, 86 rated youth player. Aymeric Laporte, Bamo Mete and Chancel Mbemba at the back. Adrien Rabiot and Declan Rice in the midfield with Quentin Merlin on the left. Luis Enrique at right attacking midfield. Ishmael Kone at left attacking midfield. And Eli Wahi at striker. Patreon player Ben Bessemer on the bench. So he might get a go. Rulli is also on the bench. We believe that their starting keeper is a pre-gen of Rulli. And then Rongier, Gabin, David, as well as Mumbanya, Nadir, Harit, and Edouard Mendy, who's also here at the club. They've got a number of goalkeepers, apparently, but only one can play, and the one that is playing's bloody good. So, we're very much expecting to lose this, and probably by more than we've ever lost a game in the save thus far. They are probably, actually, might go as far as to say they are going to be the best side that we've played against in the whole save so far. Oh my Christ. But they very nearly were 1-0 down. Kevin Soboth with a stormer from distance that strikes the inside of the post but doesn't go in. That was very nearly a stunning 1-0 lead for us. Tomic to Soboth. Soboth couldn't keep it in place. We'll have the free kick. Rongier apparently is hanging up his boots at the end of the season. He's on the bench here for them. Oh, Soboth is quite the player for being able to do stuff like that. Adam Armstrong. Yeah. Well, I mean, we've had the only chances of the game so far, so we've certainly started brightly. But, I mean, it goes without saying that Marseille have the better players. He's Enrique. There's a Lacey, though. Not very much. He's turned well, and Soboth's going. Oh, good header by Mete. Soboth started this game very brightly indeed. Liwahi is a bit quick. Lucas Kelly held. Has long legs, though. Legs. Oh, that might be the kindest deflection we've had in a long time. Armstrong. Oh, it's such a... There's no agility there whatsoever, is there? I tried to turn inside and keep the run going, and he might as well have stopped, turned, taken a step forward, and then started to run again. Oh, mate. That was such a good opportunity that we're not going to be able to make the most of. Armstrong played in here, though. Just try and knock it for Conti, but it's not going to happen. I mean, we are super competitive in the opening half an hour here. So when Marseille inevitably take their 1-0 lead, we'll be absolutely gutted. There's El Iwahi in the box. Little back heel. Luis Enrique on it. Edge of the box. Declan Rice, baby. Oof. Cheeky with the travailed effort, but well wide, and understandably, yellow card for Declan Rice. Oh, lovely take by Wahi. Lovely block by Lucas Kelly held. This is thus far the best performance that this Dundee side have ever put in for me. Corner Marseille, though. We've started the second half very strongly indeed. Corner to come in. And, flit up, but not away. That was away, and I think that might actually be in a shot. It was indeed. Goal kick. Thank you. Oh, merci beaucoup. And every time they come forward, they do leave space. Haven't been able to utilise that space yet. We can take a 0-0 scoreline back to Dens Park. We'd be buzzing, wouldn't we? El Iwahi. Back to Kone. Declan. Oh, he's missed. El Iwahi's having a terrible game. Looking for Armstrong. Looking for Soboth. Oh, Kev, why have you got to take a touch like that? Soboth. Armstrong. Brilliant save, Carrillo. Wow. Win that. It's going to fall to Magoma. Oh, tried to find Conchi and couldn't, and it hit Magoma's hand. Kelly held, steps in really nicely. Armstrong's on the run again. Adam Armstrong's in the box, and this time buries it. Oh, love the net ripple as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Dundee FC 1, Olympique Marseille 0. Uviat. It's deflected, and Magoma's away. Armstrong through the gap. Looking for Soboth. Soboth! Best chances have gone the way of the Scots. That's for sure. 20 to go. 1-0 still. Driven. Soboth. Armstrong around the corner. Oh, the finish from Roa Conchi's out of this world. Dundee 2, Marseille 0. And that's a hell of a goal against an 86 rated goalkeeper. Roa Conchi brought across the planet from our former team, Wellington Phoenix, and he might just have scored the most important goal of the whole save to give us distance against Marseille. What a finish! Let's go! Wahi. Ball roll. Shots blocked. It might be the formation. It might just be the best performance of our entire lives. I'm not sure what the reason is. He's onside. Ah! Marseille pull one back. How he's onside, I don't know. It's just one defender that was stood so much deeper than everybody else. Okay. Well, the 2-0 lead is gone. The 2-1 lead remains, but evidently that just shows how vulnerable we actually are. Big pump forward for the final whistle. Well, if it had stayed 2-0, I'd have said we're not very far away from being a semi-finalist in this competition. The fact they pulled one back means that the second leg is still going to be just as nervy as you imagine it might well be. We've got a game against Hearts in the league in between, which obviously will sim with as many rotated players as bloody possible, because I want everybody fit for the second leg. Second leg for Marseille. I didn't select their starting lineup, just as we didn't for the playoff semi-final in the RTG. Simon Carrillo in goal. Ben Bessemer gets the start alongside Mbemba and Laporte. Rabiot, Kone, Enrique all keep their places. Amin Harit and Bilal Nadir get the nod in the two cam spots, with Wahi still up top. Declan Rice dropped for that booking. We have a 2-1 lead to defend here at Dens Park. We are 90 minutes away from a European semi-final. For real this time. Wahi backing in. He's off to Rabiot. Oh, Matt Turner with a save of his life. Fantastic stop. Corner to be taken short by Marseille. Not taken short by Marseille. Up goes Lucas Kelly held. That was not a clearance. That was nearly a red card for the Marseille man, whoever that was. Adam Armstrong very nearly turned them there and had the half to himself. What a start to the game this has had so far. Harry, Wahi, Marseille level on aggregate. It's 2-2. And so the walls came crumbling down. Harit, Wahi, Harit. Into the box. Oh, Rabiot's buried. It's 2-0 Marseille. It was too good to be true. Tried to kill him. Missed. Wahi. Kelly held. Oh, even his long legs can't do this time. Wahi's done me. Wahi makes it 3. Oh, the dream is turning into a nightmare. It really was too good to be true. This is what I thought would happen in the first leg. Conchi. Soboth. In. On. Buried. Off. Doesn't count. Oh. Gives us hope, though. We have been able to get the ball in the back of the net once. It just didn't count. We need to do it 2 more times at least. So could be in again. Harit. Wahi. Turner's in the way. Bowl it out quickly. That's a great throw. Wow. Picks out Mulligan, who then takes 10 years to actually get it under control. But Adam Armstrong's played in behind. Now's when I need that agility. He didn't show in the first leg. Never mind. Saved by the goalkeeper. Oh, still 3-0 and 4-2 on aggregate. Nadia with the delivery. Up we go. Roa Conti around the corner. And Uvian. 1-2, get a little bit lucky with it, but Uvian is travelling with the ball this time. You're offside, you absolute friggin' moron. I think they played an offside trap and it works brilliantly. I just haven't been up to snuff in this second leg. They brought Declan Rice on at centre-back. We've just not had it in this one. First leg was sensational. The second leg has been the same, except for Marseille, not for me. The away side, the better team in both legs. Unfortunately, it's just one step too far for us, it seems. It does mean that we will have a transfer vote at the end of the episode. Or well, I guess it counts as a transfer. It's a managerial transfer. You guys will decide upon which league we will manage in next. And then, of course, the wheel shall decide which team in said league we will be managing in. As time ticks down here, time is running out. A reminder that please do wait until you've seen the whole episode before voting, so you know exactly the scenario as we head in, because we're doing things a little bit differently this time around. But at the moment, there's not really much I could bring to you other than Marseille winning this European quarter-final. It was the only trophy we had a chance left of winning. And unfortunately, we are not going to have the opportunity to win it. Olympique Marseille progress at our expense. But to get to a quarter-final in our first ever year in Europe, with any side, let alone that Dundee side, is certainly an achievement and would have put us on the radar of some larger opportunities. Those larger opportunities I shall explain to you next. Well, as we were not playing any other games in any other competitions, we are now at the end of the season. We'll give you a season roundup very quickly. We finished 6th in the table after the split. Celtic won the league this year from Rangers. In the Scottish Cup, it was Rangers who beat Hibs, who were the side that knocked us out? Question mark? No, Rangers knocked us out. Well, Rangers won then. The side that knocks out won, not finished runners-up, as I previously thought. Real Madrid won the Super Cup against Lyon. AC Milan won the Champions League against Juve, an all-Italian final there. Celtic won the Europa League. by 2-0 against Ajax. That's a hell of a game. And Sociedad won the Conference League in the end against Başakşehir. They knocked out Marseille. So we would have had Real Sociedad had we knocked out Marseille. I was never going to win that competition, was I? Or even come close to it. Here this season, our side was, well, indifferent, really. 30 goals from Adam Armstrong, though. Very, very good signing for the side. Soboth with 14, 9 assists as well. Roa Conti with 5 and 10 assists. Dompe actually did something. Although, I would go as far as to say that was certainly in the simulated games, not the played ones. So the vote is going to work differently. Rather than generate options via the in-game job offer thing, we're not going to do Celtic or Rangers. But what I am going to offer you is the chance to vote for a number of leagues. I'm going to show you those leagues here now. So the first option for you is going to be the Belgian League. We would not manage Bruges. We would not manage Saint-Gilloise or Anderlecht. But I think from Ghent down, I would be willing to take anyone on in Belgium. Teams to note that aren't as high as you might expect them to. Standard Liège are a team that certainly you would expect to be much higher in the table. Genk too, you'd expect to be slightly higher in the table. Antwerp have had a history of being in Europe on and off. So from 4th down, we would whack them onto the wheel there. We would also throw in Ligue 1, the first big league, but let's be honest, Ligue 1 is not really a big league, is it? We would not manage any of the top 6, probably. I mean, maybe I'd say, considering we've now been in the Conference League, perhaps we now say we can manage anyone from Conference League down. So maybe we throw Nice and Lille in. So from 5th down, Nice, Lille, Lens, Stade Rennais, Toulouse, Stade de Reims, Stade Brestois, Paris FC, Saint-Etienne, Montpellier, Metz. Maybe Le Havre. Not Lorient or Angers, though, who would be coming up from Ligue 2, Strasbourg and Nantes, as well as maybe Troyes. So Ligue 1 is going to be on the list as well. Not the Bundesliga. Not Serie A. The Eredivisie I'm unsure about. I'll pop it on the list, but we won't manage any of the top 4 there. PSV, AZ, Ajax or Feyenoord. But from FC Twente down, we would have the opportunity to manage anyone in there. Then we were going to throw Portugal on the list as well. We obviously would not manage the top 3, Porto, Sporting or Benfica. But Braga down, I would be open to managing. So maybe Portugal is the destination for me, you feel, in this save. And then the final option is going to be the Turkish Super League. We would not manage Gala, Fener or Besiktas. But anyone from Başakşehir down, including Trabzonspor, I would be open to managing. So they are good. Sivasspor in real life are like 2nd, but here they're 19th because lol. Demirspor are 18th as well. They're a side that we've played with in the player career mode, or played at in the player career mode. So your options are going to be Turkey, the Eredivisie, Portugal, Ligue 1, or Belgium. They are going to be your options for the vote this time around. And obviously, whoever the wheel picks, the wheel picks. But we hope for a decent side, or we hope for at least a club that has something about it so that we don't face a giant uphill challenge like we did with Dundee. Hopefully you guys will stick with, though, if we do end up with a challenge like that. I would have stuck with Dundee if views didn't take a nosedive and it didn't appear that it was going to take about 8 seasons to be able to actually do anything domestically. So we'll wait and see where we end up, and we'll play it from there. But we're not far away from getting to the top divisions now. So we might just be one more job away from getting a big job. But you guys will have the opportunity to vote. Straw poll is going to be in the description. Have your say, and I'll see you in season 6. Bye-bye.